Hi folks, I'm Eve, and today we're going to talk about the nouns. We made 2 videos some time ago. We're talking about a lot of words together. We're talking about nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and we didn't give much information. We were not so specific. Today we're going to talk specifically about the nouns. And why is that? We really need to give more focus and more importance to the words, okay? We're going to talk about the words specifically because they are what really form a language, okay? So we need to know what are those words, what are those nouns, okay? And almost everything around people is nouns, okay? The nouns are the largest groups of words, both in English and in Portuguese, okay? So here we go. Let's see. We're gonna see that the nouns can be people, places, animals, things, activities, ideas, sensations, feelings, and of course, now we're gonna see each of these categories with some examples, okay? There are so many examples. Let's see some of them. For the first one, for people, Mary, John, Robert, teacher, doctor. For places, Ireland, San Francisco, Iceland, Perth, school. For the animals, bug, horse, bird, tiger, bear. For things, desk, wall, rug, magazine, cup. Activities, swimming, travel, soccer, yoga. Ideas, heaven, belief, death, life, freedom. Sensations, seasick, heat, pain, pleasure, cold. For feelings, fear, hope, joy, compassion, relief. Okay, so as you can see, we have lots of classifications, okay? Lots of items. Okay, going ahead, we can also talk about the subject as a verb, okay? Take a look at this sentence. The teacher arrived. So we have teacher is the subject of the sentence, okay? Another example for you, another situation. The object of a verb, as in, we like the teacher. So as you can see, the teacher became the object. It's not the subject anymore, okay? And one more case, the object of a preposition. In the case of good at crosswords, as you can see, so crosswords is after the preposition, so that's the object of a preposition, okay? Going ahead, we have another classification that we can talk about. Proper names. Take a look at a few examples of proper names. Anne, Peter, Scotland. Common names. Girl, country, psychology. Concrete nouns, something that you can see, something that you can use all the senses to see, to feel, to touch. Subway, field, museum. Abstract, the opposite of concrete, okay? Things that you can't see, that you can touch, that you can feel. Well, no, actually, yes, we can feel that, but we can see, we can touch. As in friendship, loyalty, beauty. And collective nouns, the ones that we have lots of things or groups together, as in team, group, family. Okay, and one more classification that we can talk about, countable and uncountable. We have seen this in another video. We talk a little bit about the countable and uncountable, remember guys? So, a few examples for countable nouns. Chair, pen, step. And for uncountable examples, we have water, coffee, sugar. And also something new for you guys, gender. What is gender? Gender is male or female, masculine or feminine, okay? And then we have some examples for you too. For the masculine, man, boy, husband. Feminine, woman, girl, wife. And also we have some of them which have no difference, as in student, friend, child. Sometimes we don't know if we're talking about the male or the female, so we really need the context, okay? In Portuguese, this is more obvious. It's a little clearer, not in English. Sometimes you really need the context, all right? One more classification for us about the number, which indicates the singular or the plural. Most nouns is just like Portuguese. In the singular, we have brother, bed, picture, game. And in English, just as in Portuguese, we add the S. So we're going to have brothers, beds, pictures, games. But sometimes we have the irregular plural. So pay attention, guys. I really want you to pay attention to these words, which are very different. And many people make those mistakes. Have a look. Singular for man, woman, child, foot. And the plural, men, women, children, feet. So be careful with that, okay? Don't forget, there is no S in these words. Great. Let's keep going. Our next classification. Oh, still something about number. You have to pay attention that a lot of nouns in Portuguese have the plural. We always can add the S. In English, many times, we never add the S. Let's take a look at the words. Advice, information, music, equipment, garbage, furniture. All these words never take the S, okay? Don't forget. On the other hand, sometimes we have the opposite situation. A lot of words in English will always be plural. So, let's have a look at the examples. Glasses, pants, shorts, scissors, compasses. All of them will always be plural in English, okay? Some of them in Portuguese are too, but not all of them. Be careful with those. And then, let's talk about the compound nouns. What are those? As the name says, we're going to have more than one word together. Sometimes two, sometimes three, and then we have the compound words. And then we have different kinds of structure. Have a look. The first group is father-in-law, sister-in-law, jack-o'-lantern. As you can see, we need the hyphens, okay? We are going to use the words with the hyphens. Second group will be like bus stop, coffee shop, ice cream. They are also compound words, okay? There's no hyphen. They are separated, but still compound words. And the last kind, they are all together. Football, godmother, bookcase. So we have separate words that come together, and then we have the compound nouns. Great. And just one more group for you guys. I have to tell you that any word in English, almost any word, can become a noun if it has the function of a noun. Take a look at those examples. The director gave us a go for the sales season. So originally, go is a verb, but here it became a noun. I paid her a $10. The meaning is a $10 bill, right? The poor have no money. Poor originally is an adjective, but it has just become a noun in this example. Eating is a pleasure. We have the verb in the form of a gerund. To read is easier than to write. And now we have the verb in the form of infinitive. What he does for this town is a blessing. It's a noun phrase. So as you can see, like a whole sentence, a whole phrase can become the noun as well. Right? So as you can see, a noun is all that and much more. But even though we have a lot of information, I have to tell you guys that this is just the beginning, okay? Our objective here is to show you you can go ahead with your research. You can always learn some more, okay? There are lots of other information. We have covered quite a few topics, quite a few important topics, I believe, but there are always more. And if there are some topics that I didn't explain much, don't worry. It's because we're going to talk about them later in another video, okay? We're going to have the adjectives, the articles. Sometimes they are together, they appear in the sentences that we're talking about, but today the objective is not to explain all the others. We will keep having other videos and we are going to explain all of them. We're going to cover all of them. Okay, guys? See you next time. Bye for now.